What's up, family? It's your girl D-Ray, the Divine Relationship Alchemist, helping you heal your relationship with self to heal your relationship with others. I am back with another one. Today is Wednesday, so you know on Wednesdays we talk about reprogramming, transformation of the mind, right? Of the things that we've learned from our parents, from our childhood experiences, from our adolescent experiences. Every Wednesday we dive into those things, right? And so I want to talk about actual healing, right? How do we actually transform certain things? So first, we have to have awareness that something is off, something is not right, right? So what I've noticed about myself is that sometimes I can be mistrusting, right? Sometimes I lack trust in people who have not given me any reason to not trust them, okay? And what I realized is that this was a learned habit. Like my mom, don't trust, no. What? She's looking out for everybody. What they doing, what's their intentions, okay? And so when you grow up seeing that, you naturally have that same kind of energy. Like, is this person pure of heart? Is this person serious? Is this a real one? Can I trust this person? And if they do or say anything that is a little bit off, you immediately go into this space of, oh, they lying, right? So this was a learned thing that I got from my parents. Like, don't trust no one. And I understand why they would feel that way. I understand why my mother would feel that way, because she's seen a lot of things. She's experienced a lot of things. And your trust has to be guarded, right? But when we live in that state, we not only don't trust others, but we don't trust ourselves. And so I've been realizing this about myself as I'm constantly, continuously doing the work. And so one, I realize where it comes from. I realize where mistrust comes from. Second, I understand that in order for me to really heal that, in order for me to really overcome that, you have to start doing things differently. Somebody posted a comment, how do we actually release? How do we actually heal? How do we actually recover from these things? Well, first is understanding, how have you attracted these experiences to you? How have I attracted mistrusting situations to me, right? How have I attracted people who lie, who are untrustworthy? How have I attracted that? Well, I've attracted that by, in my thinking, automatically assuming that some people cannot be trusted, right? And so because that is in my program, that's what I'm going to see. That's what I'm going to experience in some situations. But as I'm rising and growing in consciousness and in awareness, I can now see where I play a part in that manifestation. So once I can understand that, the next thing will be actually doing the opposite of what I've been taught. Okay? So if I've built some sort of relationship with people, instead of me allowing the thoughts of mistrust to just circulate in my mind, right? Immediately when something like that comes up, I say, okay, this is an old program that I don't want to be operating on, and I can trust, right? And I feel that within my being. And now with the feeling in my being that I can trust, now I act and behave from that space. And so the more you act and behave and feel and think from the space of where you want to be, the more that will become a habit. So for me now, it's about trusting. For me right now, it's about trusting myself, trusting my intuition, because that's what it all starts from, an internal space. And now that leads to me being more trusting of others, and that leads to me having more experiences with trustworthy people. Okay, so when you're trying to heal, when you're trying to reprogram, you first have to have awareness of where it stems from. Second, you have to see how it actually manifests. What are the thought processes that you're having in these moments? And then you actually do the opposite of what you have been doing. And this has to be a conscious effort. And you make this conscious effort over and over and over again until it becomes ingrained and the subconscious mind is therefore transformed. Okay? That's the tip for today. Is Wednesday, reprogramming and transformation. All right? Over and over and over again, you just do it until it becomes a habit. Peace.